Have you ever wondered why you know exactly what you should do, but somehow you still don't do it? You know you should exercise, start that business, apply for that job, post your first video, talk to that person, wake up earlier. Yet every time you're about to take action, something inside you says, maybe tomorrow. Most people think this happens because they're lazy, but that's not true. The real reason is much deeper. Your brain isn't designed to make you successful. It's designed to keep you alive. And throughout human history, survival depended on avoiding unnecessary risks. Thousands of years ago, trying something new could be dangerous. Exploring a new place, eating unfamiliar food, leaving your tribe. One wrong decision could cost your life. So your brain evolved to prefer the familiar. Even today, it still follows the same ancient programming. It asks one question: is this familiar? Not, will this make my life better? This explains why people stay in jobs they hate, relationships that make them unhappy, habits they know are unhealthy. Because familiar feels safe, and safe feels comfortable. Your comfort zone isn't comfortable because it's good. It's comfortable because your brain has learned it. Here's what's fascinating. The brain treats uncertainty as a potential threat. When you try something new, your stress levels rise. Your heart beats faster. You begin to doubt yourself. You overthink. You imagine everything that could go wrong. And your brain interprets those feelings as a warning. But here's the truth. Those feelings don't mean you're in danger. They simply mean you're growing. Think about the first time you learned to drive. Everything felt overwhelming. Steering, mirrors, traffic, brakes. You had to consciously think about every movement. Now, you probably do it automatically. What changed? The task didn't become easier. Your brain became familiar with it. That's how every skill works. Public speaking, starting a business, going to the gym, creating content. At first, your brain resists. Eventually, it adapts. Because familiarity can be created. Another reason people stay inside their comfort zone is because they misunderstand fear. Most people believe fear is a sign to stop. But often, fear is simply a sign that you're entering unfamiliar territory. Imagine if every successful person stopped whenever they felt fear. There would be no entrepreneurs, no athletes, no artists, no inventors. Every one of them felt fear. The difference is, they didn't let fear make the decision. Here's another trap. The comfort zone slowly becomes smaller. Every time you avoid something difficult, your brain learns. Avoidance keeps me safe. So next time, it encourages even more avoidance. Soon, you start avoiding conversations, challenges, opportunities, dreams. Not because you can't handle them, because your brain has been trained to escape discomfort. But the opposite is also true. Every time you face discomfort, your comfort zone expands. One difficult conversation, one workout, one presentation, one video uploaded. Each action teaches your brain, I survived. Eventually, what once felt terrifying becomes normal. This is called neuroplasticity. Your brain changes based on repeated experiences. You're literally rewiring your mind every time you choose courage over comfort. Now here's the biggest misconception. People think confidence comes first, then action. In reality, action creates confidence. Nobody starts confident. Confidence is built through evidence. Every time you do something difficult, your brain collects proof. Proof that you're stronger than you thought. Proof that discomfort doesn't last forever. Proof that you can adapt. And eventually, that evidence becomes confidence. So if you've been waiting until you feel ready, stop waiting. Because readiness isn't a feeling. It's something you build through action. The life you want is almost certainly outside your comfort zone. The confidence you want is outside your comfort zone. The opportunities you want are outside your comfort zone. The person you want to become is waiting just beyond the place your brain tells you not to go. So the next time fear appears, don't ask, "Why am I scared?" Ask, "Is this fear or is this growth?" Because sometimes the most dangerous place isn't outside your comfort zone. It's staying inside it forever.